Hello there guys and welcome to my channel. Today I will try to do what if series and something like that. I don't really know how to make a good intro, so don't judge please. Without further ado, let's go with the story. What if Deku had Ghost Rider power? Our story takes us when Deku was a little kid and his time for his medical examination for his quirk. After the result went out, they found out that he have quirk, but is so weak that not even considered be a quirk. His quirk was his body was a little bit harder than normal kids. Because of that, Deku was discouraged to be a hero and get bullied like in the anime. And story stayed the same until the stage villain attacked him. In this version of event, he almost didn't show up in time. And Deku, when he was on brink of dying, something in his body just snapped or woke up. And he has to heat up more and more. And the heat is making the sludge villain evaporate slowly. Before the villain react, Deku burst from inside of the villain, exploding the villain to pieces, and turn out to be and transform to completely Ghost Rider form. He started looking left and right in confusion to see what happened to the villain. When he was looking, he saw a pool of water and his reflection was something that is not his face. He see a skull on fire. He started freaking out. He said, "What is this? What the hell is this?" After a few seconds, he calmed down and realized that his quirk just did something. And before anything happened to him, he's calm down and go back to his normal form and go to home. After that, immediately All Might show up and see the villain completely destroyed, still alive but completely destroyed. He said, "Who did this to this villain? Or what did happen to him?" The villain was unconscious and All Might taken to prison. So the sludge villain attack Baku didn't happen. When Deku was home, he was feeling drained from transforming to Ghost Rider. So he immediately fell back to bed, and before he knew it was tomorrow. When Deku wake up, he was feeling completely fine, like nothing happened yesterday. He was wondering what was that form was. After a while, he's searching in the internet for a place where he can train his new form, and research a little bit of fire on it, and everything he can do control it or something like that. After a while, he found the beach where he was all my training in the series. He go there, see no one there, only a pile of junk everywhere. So he said it's a good place to meet. Nobody was here, and when I tried my fire, no one will get hurt. When he was trying to transform, he was a little bit at ease this time, not like just something natural to him. He was wondering what all he can do. And guys, for this series, Deku, well, I will give Deku the ability to shoot blast of fire like the Rock. After a while, he realized he can do more than shooting fire over limbs. He also can touch a bat, but the bat don't go on fire if he wants. But the bat will instantly turn black and it will be engulfed in fire. And the moment he drop it, the bat return to normal. After a while, he try every single thing he could think of at that moment for training. And after a while, he see an old man and a young boy coming toward the beach. Deku don't want people to see his power right now. Try to sneak out and go back to home. When he was home, he tried to learn everything about fire and what he can do also with his work. And also he trained his body So he searched how perfect in body. But,
And now times came to UA entered exam.
the day of the entrance exam come. Deku was a little bit nervous but confident more the enemy because now he has power. When he was going enter the exam, he sees Bakugo. Say hello, but Bakugo, like enemy, tell him to get the hell out of his face and walk off. Deku was a little bit shocked to see Bakugo didn't do anything to him, and he tripped. When he tripped, he realized he's still floating and see Uraka, and the same happened in the anime. They talk, they introduce themselves, and they go to the exam. Waiting for President Mac to say go. Remember guys, this Deku was more confident in his power. Well, he was waiting to say and for Darmak to go. When President Mac say go, Deku rushed and transformed to his Ghost Rider form. Now remember, Goku was destroying the exam, shooting fire of his arms, and kicking the robot and destroying them, and taking a little part of them and making them weapon. Everybody was shocked to see what this kid power is like. Super strong, super speed, and can use fire. Just what easy. After a while, the 0 point robot come and everybody start running. Deku was trying to go, but he was trying to run. He hear a familiar voice. When he's turned around, he sees Oraka and the robot, and the 0 point robot was going to crash her. He's immediately run toward her and leap to the air with everything he's got and shoot fire with his legs and start flying. When he was in his face of the 0 point robot, he shoot a fire of his aims, completely melting the face of the robot, and the robot stops. Deku jumped back, moving the robot of. After saving her, she said thank you, and Deku was a little bit shy and replied you're welcome. After that, immediately Puzzle Mike said time is up, the exam is over. After the exam, everybody got home and they waited for the results. After a week, Izuku got a letter from UA. He opened it and a little disc jumped from it, revealing All Might in the screen. Saying him he congratulated him to getting in UA and telling him he was the first place. He was getting the first place in the exam by destroying every single record in the UA. He welcomed to UA and Deku dropped to his knees, crying tears of joy, and said, I finally made it. I finally will become a hero. And now is the first day of high school. Deku was happy to go to UA and make his dream to be a hero come true. When he was in UA, every student was looking at him in awe. And he was uncomfortable, so he hurried to his class, and the moment he opened the door, everybody was staring at him silently, and was that a moment of silence, and then Ochako come from behind Deku and say hello. Under the class, see how Ochako and Deku talk each other normally. They warm up to Izuku and start talking to him and form a group around him to know what he's correct and what he can do. Then they see Aizawa come from behind them and tell him UA is not for making friends. If you want to become heroes, and that he tell him to put on their sports uniform and go to outdoor field. They are putting at this right now, and they tell him if any one of them make the last place, they will be expert on the spot. And probably went in shock and terror at what they can do. So guys, I'm going to stop the video right here. Thank you for watching my video, and if I made any mistake, please tell me in the comment section, and peace out.